Flipped on the beat.
Hi, good day. So, we are here today para i-discuss ang uh, week 8 ng first quarter ng Math 8 lesson. So, our discussion today is entitled Systems of Linear Equations in Two Variables. Topic. Okay. So, bago nyo i-discuss ito sa bata, meron tayong dalawang questions na sasagutan nila. Okay. So, the first question is, why there are intersections in road? Bakit ganon? Bakit merong intersection sa mga road? So, hayaan nating sumagot yung mga students natin. The second one, why there are parallel highways? Bakit merong mga parallel highways? Then, pwede nyong isama sa online class ninyo yung mga magiging sagot nila. So, pwede nyong i-acknowledge yung sagot ng mga bata. Okay. So, let us now proceed. Systems of linear equations. So, when you said systems of linear equations, you are dealing with a set of two or more linear equations. Kasi pag isang linear equation lang, hindi siya matatawag na system. So, para matawag siyang system, there should be two or more linear equations. Okay. So, pwedeng maging tatlo, pwedeng maging apat. Kaya lang, ang i-discuss natin, dalawa lang. Kasi yun lang yung kaya ng mga bata. Okay. So, we have here different pairs of lines. So, what are the different pairs of lines sa ating system? Meron tayong parallel. Sinabi natin parallel lines, these are the lines that do not intersect. Okay? We also have a pair of intersecting lines. Meaning to say, these lines are just crossed. Okay? Then, we also have pairs of perpendicular lines, wherein these lines are intersect at exactly 90 degrees. And the last one is the coinciding lines, or lines that are overlap. Okay, so let us proceed on our first example. So parallel lines. When we describing parallel lines, in terms of slopes, they are the same. So the connotation here is m sub 1 is equals to m sub 2. So meaning to say, the slope of line 1 is equal to the slope of line 2. So later I will give example para mas maintindihan natin. Then we also have y-intercepts, but y-intercepts of parallel lines are different. Okay, so let's have the two examples here. Okay, so sa self-learning module, meron na rin siyang solution. Okay, meron na siyang solution kung paano siya nakuha. Yan. Okay, so you have here the two examples, 2x plus 4y equals 8, and 2x plus 4y equals 16. Okay, so this is the graphing calculator. Later, we're going to use that one. Okay, so let us start. Okay, so anyway, the app I'm going to use is Paint. The device I use to write the solution is the Wacom tablet. I'm not endorser of Wacom tablet. I just share. Share ko lang kung ano pong ginamit ko. Yan lang po. Yun, hindi po ako endorser. Okay. So let's have here. First example, number 1. Okay, so you have 2x plus 4y equals 8. And you have here 2x plus 4y equals 16. Okay, so let's have equation 1. Equation 1, and you have equation 2. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to describe them in terms of slope and intercepts. Hindi muna natin siya i-graph. Okay, mamaya natin i-graph. Okay, so the first step is you're going to make the equation into y equals mx plus b. Slope-intercept form. Okay, so gawin natin directly. So you have here 4y from positive 2x Going to right, that would be negative 2x plus 8. Okay, next step, divide all sides by 4. So we divide all sides by 4. So you can see y is negative 2 over 4 x plus 2. But negative 2 over 4 can be reduced into lowest term. So that would be negative 1/2. So y is negative 1/2 x plus 2. Okay, now let us look for the slope and y-intercept. So this would be your slope and this would be your y-intercept. So m, your slope is negative 1/2. Your y-intercept is 2. Okay, next step. So that is equation 1. So equation 2, same process. You have to transform into y equals mx plus b. So gawin na natin ng diretso. So you have 4y. So this is now equation 2. So here 4y equals, here from positive 2x going to right, you have now negative 2x plus 16. So you divided by 4, you divided by 4, and you divide it by 4. So y is equals to negative 2 over 4. Hindi ko muna nilo-lowest term agad para masundan. Plus 4. But negative 2 over 4 can be reduced into lowest term. So as you can see, negative 2 over 4 is negative 1/2. So y equals negative 1/2 x plus 4. Okay, so let us look for the slope. So the slope here is negative 1/2. The y-intercept is 4. So still m equals negative 1/2 and y-intercept is 4. Okay, saan makikita yung y-intercept sa ating self-learning module? Pakita natin. So, dito sa second column, ito yung slope. Yung y-intercept, nilagay ko na siya sa intercepts. Kasi isa lang naman yun. Okay, so ang y-intercept natin dito ay 2. Ang y-intercept natin ay 4. So, ibig sabihin, our answer is correct. Now, let us graph. Okay, so sa mga nanonood po, pwede nyo nang picturean. Kasi mamaya tatanggalin ko na. Ang board natin maliit lang. Okay. Okay, so let us have new new surface. Okay. Kasi ang gagawin natin, dito ko ipi-paste yung graph. Hindi ko kasi siya madrawingan. Okay, so ito po yung ginagamit ko pong app na GeoGebra. Okay, so let us graph. So this GeoGebra is downloadable naman siya. Yan. So dito tayo mag-graph. Okay. So you have here 2x plus 4y equals 8. Okay. So, the moment na nilagay ko po yung equation, automatic nag-graph na siya. Tapos, dito sa yung tatlong dots sa gilid, pag pinindot mo, meron ka ditong table of values, special points, duplicate, delete settings. Siyempre, di mo pipindutin yung delete kasi mabubura. Okay, let's have special points. Pag pinindot mo yung special points, lalabas ang 4, 0 at 0, 2. So, ito yon si point A at saka si point B. So, kung mapapansin nyo, sa self-learning module, sila din po yung ating intercepts. Yan. So, ibig sabihin pala, pagka gumamit ako ng GeoGebra, lalabas na lahat ng hinahanap nating answer. Okay? Now, dito kasi sa feature ng GeoGebra, hindi ko makita yung feature ng slope. Pero alam ko, nagamit ko siya dati, lumalabas yung slope. Hindi ko lang alam kung dahil hindi updated yung aking app. Pero, paano natin makukuha yung slope? Okay, so bago ko kunin yung slope, i-plug natin yung isa pa. Lagay natin yung isa pang equation. Yan. Para mamaya, isang discussion na lang tayo. So, the second equation is 2x plus 4y equals 16. Okay. Gilid muna natin yung mukha ko. Lagay natin dyan. Okay. So, kanina, ito, equation 1. Pag pinindot mo yung equation 1, meron ditong kulay sa gilid, green. So, ito yon, equation 2, blue. Yan. Okay. So, by graphing, na-prove natin na parallel yung dalawang lines by graphing. So, tingnan natin yung slope kung tumugma siya dun sa sa characteristics niya. Okay. So, print screen tayo. Print screen natin. Tapos, ipipaste ko po siya. Ay, maliit lang to. Wait lang. So, tatanggalin ko muna tong part na to kasi pag pinaste siya, maliit. Okay. So, print screen natin. Print screen natin sa Paint. So, yung Paint ko 100%. Ayan. Okay. So, ayun, kasama ako. Kasama ako sa na-paste. Okay. So, zoom natin. Yan. Okay. So, si equation 1 po yung green. Wait lang. Brushes. Wait lang. Akyat ko lang uli yung video ko. Yan. Sige. Gamit tayo ibang kulay para makita. Equation 1 po ito. Ito po equation 2. Ayaw? Okay. Equation 2. Okay. So, kanina, si equation 1 natin ay negative 1/2. Tapos, ang b natin ay 2. Yan yung answer kanina eh. Ito naman, dito, equation 1 natin, negative 1/2. Ang b natin ay, tama ba 4? Kasi 16. Okay, tama, 4. 16 yung kanina. Sige, check natin para hindi ako magkamali. Okay, so y equals 4. Ito nga, nakalagay. Y equals 4. Ay, tayo sa isa sa Paint. Okay. So, parallel. Same slope, different intercepts. Okay. Pakita natin yung intercept sa kabila. Kung nasaan. Yun. Okay, ito po. Ito po yung 4. Dinaanan niya kanina. Ayan. Okay, so tingnan natin yung sa slope. Paano natin tuturo sa estudyante natin yung slope? Okay, so recall natin, ang slope ay rise over run. Yan lang. Yan lang tatandaan nila. The rise over run, kapag negative ang slope, ibig sabihin ang line ay going left. Pag positive ang slope, ibig sabihin ang line ay going right. But the two lines are going left. So meaning to say, the slope of these two parallel lines are negative. Okay, saan tayo mag-i-start magbilang? Mag-i-start tayo magbilang dito sa baba. So para makapagbilang ka ng slope, para ma-consider mo siyang slope, kailangan meron kang ma-form dito na right triangle. So pagdating dito, you have now 2 units run. Ito yung run. Ito yung rise. So 1 at saka 2. Kaya 1/2. But since this is going left, so negative 1/2. So the same with this. 2 run, isang rise. Okay, so negative 1/2 going left. So same with this. Ito yung intercepts mo from dito. So, dalawa, isa. So, napapansin nyo sa pagbilang natin ng slope, meron tayong napo-form na right triangle. Okay. Meron tayong nagagawang right triangle. This one. So, ito yung kanyang slope. So, the same with this. Dalawa, isa, dalawa, isa. Okay. So, still the slope is 1/2. But since the line is going left, the sign of slope is negative, or our slope is negative kasi going left. Okay, so question. Yan, so yun yung tatandaan natin para malaman natin kung ang slope ay parallel. Para malaman natin kung ang lines ay parallel. Okay, let me emphasize yung sa itsura ng equations. Balikan natin, no. Kanina, ang given ko ay 2x plus 4y equals 8. Tapos 2x plus 4y equals 16. Okay, so share ko lang sa inyo yung strategy ko. Pag meron kasing tatlo, di ba naituro ko yung dalawang way, slope intercept tsaka graph, para malaman kung parallel. Pero meron pa akong itinurong isa sa mga estudyante ko na equation lang yung titingnan, alam na nila kung parallel. Halimbawa, para malaman mo kung parallel, dapat ito pareho. Ito pareho. Dito, hindi pareho. Magkaiba to. Kapag ito ay parehas at ito ay magkaiba, ibig sabihin automatic they are parallel. Dahil alam mo na parallel yan, meron ka na agad idea na parehas ang slope, magkaiba ang y-intercept. Okay, sa mga kapwa ko math teacher, alam ko meron pa kayong mga strategies dyan na tinuturo natin sa mga bata. Yan. So ito lang yung ito lang yung isang mai-share ko na pagbigay pa lang ng equation, alam na nila, uy, that's parallel, uy, that's perpendicular. Yan. Okay. Sige, so let's have another pair. Okay, so if you have a question, pwede po kayong maglagay sa comment section. And also don't forget to share kung meron kayong gustong i-share. Yan. Okay, so let's have the second example. The perpendicular lines. Okay, so pag sinabi nating perpendicular lines, slopes are negative reciprocal of each other and different y-intercepts. So ipinoprove naman natin to eh. Hindi naman natin siya basta-basta ina-accept. Ipapakita natin sa bata na, uy, talagang negative reciprocal nga. Okay, so you have here 2x minus y equals 8 and x plus 2y equals 4. Sige. So let's have the second example. Second example. 2x minus y equals, kalimutan ko agad, equals 8. 2x minus y equals 8 and x plus 2y equals 4. Sige, one last loop. Kasi baka mamaya, turo ako ng turo, mali pala yung given ko. Okay. Yan. Huwag kayo mag-alala, i-graph natin to agad mamaya. Pag nag-graph natin, nandun na lahat eh. Okay. So, same process. You're going to write down, you're going to transform the equations into slope-intercept form. So, y equals mx plus b. Maganda kapag nagtuturo tayo, lagi natin isusulat yung mga dati nilang natutunan. Alam ko merong module para dito. Okay? So, syempre, alam naman natin, bata makakalimutin. So, maganda yung mga dati nating naituro, isasama natin para lagi nilang natatandaan. Okay? So, let's have equation 1. Okay, so you have here negative y. So, from 2x, pupunta siya ng right. Okay? Punta siya ng right, so that is negative 2x plus 8. Okay. Actually, hindi ko na mention yung properties, no? Kasi maliit lang yung board ko. Pero siguro sa mga naunang module, tinuro natin bakit si positive 2 pag napunta sa right, nagiging negative. At bakit si negative pag napunta sa right, nagiging positive. O, merong properties po para doon. I hope na ituro nyo siya sa mga bata. Okay. Yan. So, ito ay shortcut lang. Yan. So, makikita ninyo, ganyan yung nangyari. Pero, ang goal natin, sa y equals mx plus b, si y po ay positive. So pag ito ay negative, we're going to divide it by -1. -1. Kasi po, common mistake po ng bata, basta yung y nasa left side. Oo, nakakalimutan nila dapat yung y ay positive. Marami pong nagkakamali doon. Kaya tingnan natin yung mga solution ng mga bata natin. Okay. So negative by negative. So you have now y equals negative by negative. You have 2x minus 8. Okay. So in equation 1, emphasize natin nasaan ang slope. Kasi baka mamaya hanap ng hanap. Okay, so ito po yung slope natin. Ito ang ating y-intercept. So here, your slope is 2. Y-intercept is -8. Okay, next. Second equation. So, parehas palang equation 1. 2 pala ito. Equation 2. So, equation 2. Let's make it, let's transform it into slope-intercept form. So, you have now 2y equals from positive x, lilipat natin sa right, magiging negative x plus 4. Okay. So, divided by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2. So, you have now y equals -1/2 x plus 2. Okay. So, nasa ng slope, nasa ng y-intercept. Okay, ito ang slope, ito ang y-intercept. Okay. So, para madaling tandaan ng bata, kung sino yung coefficient na katabi ng x, yun agad ang slope. Tuwan-tuwa mga bata pag hindi na sila nagsosolve, hahanapin na lang, no? So, y equals -1/2. Slope is -1/2 and b is equals to 2. So, that is the y-intercept. Okay. Sabi natin kanina, the slopes are negative reciprocal of each other. Nakalagay sa self-learning module. Sige, prove natin. So, kung ito ay 2, kung ito ay 2, ang reciprocal ng 2 ay 1/2. Okay. Pero yung slope natin ay negative. So, -1/2. So, ano ibig sabihin kapag negative reciprocal of each other? Eto na, i-graph na natin. So, ito lang yung kumbaga ito yung technique para mabilis nilang makuha yung slope. Actually, pag nakuha mo na nga yung slope ng equation 1, kahit hindi ka na mag-solve ng slope para sa equation 2, makaka-save ng time. Ang hahanapin na lang is yung y-intercept. Halimbawa, equation 1, slope niya 3, negative reciprocal, -1/3. Pag ang slope ay 1/4, negative reciprocal, -4. Yun. So, medyo emphasize lang natin sa bata. Yan. Okay, so 2 and -1/2. So, reciprocal kasi ng 2 ay 1/2. But negative reciprocal, lalagyan mo lang po ng negative. Okay. Sige. Maburahin na natin to. Bura-bura. Okay, so isa ko pong tip sa inyo, aralin nyo po si GeoGebra. Marami siyang features. Actually, alam ko meron iba sa inyo gumagamit pa ng ibang app. May ibang app pa na pang graphing. Okay, kung may graphing calculator kayo, maganda. Yan. So, lagay natin. This one. Yan. Hindi niya mabasa. Hindi niya mabasa. Wait lang. Hindi pala pwede yun. 2x minus y equals 8. Okay, so tingnan natin. Yan. Ito yung isa nating line. Okay. Siyempre, kunin mo yung special points. Yan na yung intercept natin. When you get the special points, that is your intercept. Yung isa naman, x plus 2y equals 4. Okay. Special points. Special points natin. Okay. 4, 0, 0, 4. Okay. So, yung 4, 0, yan yung points kung saan sila nag-intersect. Okay. So, kanina parallel, ngayon ay perpendicular. Okay. Meron pang isang property si perpendicular. Dapat they are intersect. Yung intersection nila nagpo-form ng 90 degrees. So, paano natin kaya gagawin yon? Siguro punta tayo sa angles. Meron kaya ditong angles? Meron kaya ditong feature ng angles? Naku, wala. Nga tayong feature ng angles. Walang feature ng angles. Wala, oh. Okay. Sige. Settings. Tingnan natin ang magagawa ko. Yan. Gusto kong palabasin yung 90 degrees eh. Wala. Okay. Sa isang feature kasi ng ano doon, GeoGebra, sa previous na klase ko, napapalabas namin yung 90 degrees. Kasi yung isang meron ditong features ng angles, hindi ko siya makita ngayon. Pag pinindot mo kasi yung sa basic tools, alam ko meron ditong lalabas na angle. Kaya lang kasi points lang siya. Points on object. Ayan lang. Intersect. List. Line. Ray. Wala kasi siyang angles. Ayan, nakakalungkot. Okay. Sa isang feature sa GeoGebra, pag pinindot mo yung angles, you're going to choose the 3 points. Ito. Pagka-choose mo ng 3 points, lalabas yung measure. 90 degrees. Yan. Ngayon, halimbawa, katulad nito, hindi ko siya makita. O, pwede kayong gumamit ng protractor. Papakita nyo, 90 degrees nga siya. Yan. Okay. No, this is 90 degrees. Yan. Sige, so next natin, print screen natin. Print screen natin siya. Okay. Print screen. Sige, dito tayo sa new. Okay, tandaan natin ang slope, ang y-intercept negative 8, positive 2. Okay, let's have new. Ayan. So, nandyan uli yung mukha ko. Okay. So, zoom natin. Zoom. Okay. Then, select brushes. Okay. So, let's have this one. So, from here, so ito ang y-intercept ay 2. Ang y-intercept nito ay negative 8. Okay, so ito yung slope niya. So, gagawa tayo ng right triangle. Okay. Now, sa pagbibilang natin ng right triangle, kasi ito pwede ito maging right triangle, ito. See to it na yung line ay nandoon sa mismong corner. Ito Kasi ito hindi siya mako-consider, hindi kasi siya buo eh. Yan. So, kailangan yung idodrawing nating right triangle, buo siya. Baka kasi mamaya, ang gawin ng bata, ito. Yan, yung part na yan. Which is wrong. So, emphasize natin, pag magbibilang tayo ng slope, see to it, nasa corner yung isa. Ayan, katulad nito, nasa corner siya. So, dito tayo gagawa ng right triangle. Hindi dito. Okay? Yan natin. Yan. Okay, sige. So, let's have this one. Drawing natin. So, dalawang run, isang rise. Okay, so recall natin, slope is rise over run. Pero dahil ang line ay going left, the slope is negative. So, ito ay 1, ito ay 2. So, that is negative 1/2. So, your slope here is negative 1/2. Now, let's have this one sa kabila. Siguro gamit tayo ng ibang kulay. Pula. Manok, hindi, pula yan. Ayan, pula. Okay. So, start tayo ng bilang dito. Okay. Dalawa. Sorry. So, ang run ay isa. Ang rise ay dalawa. Okay. So, M is, you have here rise over run. Rise over run. Ang run natin ay isa. Ang rise natin ay dalawa. But since the line is going right, our slope is positive 2. Positive 2 siya. Okay. Ito ay negative 1/2. Okay. So, this one. Yan. So, ganyan po tayo magbibilang ng slope. Doon sa corner. Corner. Okay? Kasi baka mamaya, drawing lang ng drawing yung bata ng right triangle. Bilang lang ng bilang, mali pala. Okay? So, emphasize natin, kailangan pag gagawa ka ng right triangle, bilang palatandaan mo ng slope, see to it, nasa corner yung isa, tatamaan niya. Kasi ito, katulad nito, pwede rin niyang maging right triangle. Kaya lang, hindi mo mabibilang yung yung slope, di ba? Kailangan corner. Ito dito, pwede ka rin dito, corner din. So dito, isang rise, dalawang run. Okay. So pwede rin dito magbilang yung bata. Pwede rin dito. Pwede rin sa ilalim, pwede rin sa ibabaw. Yan. Okay. So nakita natin perpendiculars, the slopes are negative reciprocal of each other, and the y-intercept is different. Okay, magkaiba yung kanilang y-intercept. Okay, so isa sa special na katangian ni perpendicular, they intersect at exactly 90 degrees. Yan. Okay, so let's have another. Let's have new. Okay, don't save. Sige. So, tama naman yung mga answers. Ayan, 2, negative 1/2. Okay, nakalagay rin dito sa SLM natin. Okay, ito yung graph niya. Ayan, medyo maliit nga lang. Okay. Sige. Now, meron pala akong i-add. Let us change this one. X plus 2y ito. X plus 2y equals 4. Okay. I would like to add something. Yan natin. Number 2. You have here 2x plus y equals 8. Mali. 2x minus y pala yun. X minus y equals 8. And you have here x plus 2y equals 4. Kung kanina, si parallel lines, parehas ang coefficient ng x and y, pero magkaiba ang y-intercept. Ito, meron din tayong pattern. Paano nyo malalaman kung perpendicular? Perpendicular. Yan. Paano nyo malalaman? So, ito, coefficient ni x, nandito siya ngayon. Yan. Okay. Tapos, dahil ito 1, ito negative 1. Meron kayong napansin sa sign ng equations? Sa sign ng ating equations, opposite. Isang negative, isang positive. So, ito negative 1, dito. Naging positive siya. Yan. Okay. Ganyan natin. Linawan natin kasi nagmukhang drawing. 2x minus y equals 8. You have x plus 2y equals 4. So, ito. Yan. Yan dyan. Ito 1, ito. 1 din yan. Kumbaga, yan. Okay. Tapos, kung mapapansin nyo sa given, isang negative, isang positive. So, dito pa lang at one glance, makikita nyo na yan ay perpendicular. Okay. So, I know yung ibang mga kasama kong math teacher, meron din silang mga techniques. Yan. So, sinare ko lang yung akin. Pwede nyo ring i-share yung sa inyo. Share nyo sa aking comment section. Yan. Emphasize ko yung negative reciprocal kasi baka mamaya ito yung hindi makuha ng bata. Okay. Halimbawa, ito. Ang slope ni line 1. Yan. Line 1. Halimbawa, ito 3. Para maging perpendicular siya, ano ang negative reciprocal nito? So, reciprocal muna ng 3 ay 1/3. Pero dahil yan ay negative, lalagyan mo lang ng negative. Yan. Medyo magbigay tayo sa kanila ng drill para alam nila. Yan. So, ito m equals 1/4. Lagyan mo lang ng negative. Okay. Kung ito ay 1/4, lalagyan mo lang ng reciprocal ng 1/4 ay 4. Lalagyan mo lang ng negative. E paano kung halimbawa ang given ay negative? Halimbawa, negative 2. Perpendicular kay line 1. Line 2. So, negative. So, ito negative 2. Reciprocal ay 1/2. So, baliktad naman. Kung negative reciprocal ng negative, kabaliktaran ng negative, ano? Positive. So, magiging positive 1/2. Pag line 1 naman, negative 3. Baliktaran ng negative, positive. Positive, reciprocal ng 3, 1/3. So, positive, 1/3. Ayan. Okay, so magbibigay tayo sa kanila ng mga drill. Okay. Oo, kasi sayang naman yung module natin pagka hindi nila nakuha. Okay. Next. Let's have the third example. Alam ko pangatlo na tayo. Okay, the coinciding lines. Okay. So, sabi natin kanina sa umpisa ng SLM, coinciding lines are lines that are overlapping. So, bakit sila overlapping? Because the slopes and y-intercepts are equal. Pareho. Okay. So, mamaya i-check natin, i-verify natin yung mga properties na yan. Okay. So, given 2x plus 3y equals 6, 4x plus 6y equals 12. Yan natin dito. 2x plus 3y. Saan na? Okay. Number 3. 2x plus 3y equals 6. 4x plus 6y equals 12. Let me check again kung tama yung aking given. Okay, tama naman siya. Kasi baka mamaya turo ako ng turo, mali yung given. Okay. So equation 1, equation 2. Okay. So same process, transform into y equals mx plus b. So ulit-ulitin natin sa mga estudyante natin yung y equals mx plus b para familiar sila. So you have now 3y equals, here from positive 2 it becomes negative 2x going to right. So negative 2x plus 6 divided by 3 and by 3. So you have now y equals negative 2/3 x plus 2. Okay. So hanapin na natin yung slope. Ibahin natin ang kulay. Wait lang. Lipat ko muna yung mukha ko dito. Okay. Lipat natin yung mukha ko dito. Ayan. So ito yung ating slope. This is our slope and this is our y-intercept. So our m is negative 2/3 and y-intercept is positive 2. Okay, next, second equation, y equals, second equation, to 6y pala to. So 6y equals, from positive 4x going to right, you have negative 4x plus 12. So divided by 6, you divided by 6 and divide by 6. So you have now y equals negative 4 over 6 x plus 12 divided by 6 is 2. Okay, sa pagpe-present ng solution, dinadahan-dahan ko lang siya. Hindi ko muna siya nilo-lowest term agad. Kasi baka mamaya malito na yung bata. So dandahanin lang natin. So as you can see, negative 4 over 6 can be reduced into lowest term. So you have now y equals negative 2/3 x plus 2. Okay, so hanapin natin ang slope. So ang slope ay negative 2/3, y-intercept ay 2. So slope is negative 2/3, y-intercept is 2. Okay, so based sa SLM natin kanina, the slopes and y-intercepts are equal. So ano kaya itsura na ito? Equal ang y-intercept, equal ang slope. Okay, so graph natin. Let us graph. Let us graph. So proceed to our GeoGebra. Di natin i-clear yan. Okay, kung may mahanap po kayo na updated nito. Sayang kasi talaga yung 90 degrees, gusto ko siyang ipakita. Hindi ko naman makita yung features. Kasi last time nagawa namin to ng mga bata na yung yung perpendicular line, napalabas namin yung 90 degrees. Kaya lang di ko mahanap kasi yung feature ng angle. So sa mga nakakaalam, minsan i-share nyo din. Hindi ko nga alam kung nakalimutan ko o talagang wala, no? Pero kasi nakita ko talaga yun eh. Yung feature ng angles, nandun siya. Pag pinindot mo yung tatlong points, lalabas yung measure. Lalabas siya exactly 90 degrees. Yan. Okay. Sige, so ano nga uli yung given? Okay. Sorry, nakalimutan ko yung given. Ito pala, 2x plus 3y equals 6. Okay, so 2x plus 3y equals 6. Okay, so special points. Special points, ayan. Ito. Now, ano yung isa? Let's have the other one. 4x plus 6y equals 12. Oops. What happened? What happened? Okay. So kung makikita ninyo, habang tinatype ko si equation 1 at saka si equation 2, nag-overlap ngayon sila. Tama? Okay, so this is now the coinciding lines. So these are the lines that are overlapping. Okay, coincide. Si line 1, si line 2 nasa loob ni line 1. Parang ganon. Okay, so this is the reason kung bakit parehas sila ng intercepts at saka slope. Tama, intercepts at saka slope. Yan. So, sorry, print screen pala natin. Akala ko. Tingnan nyo yung special points kung parehas. See? They have the same special points. Yan. Okay, so okay. Okay, so let us have the print screen. Print screen natin. Then let's have here new. Okay. Okay. Yan. Okay, so from here, we're going to count. So this is the number of run, and this is the number of rise. Okay, so paalala ko lang, pagka nag-drawing tayo ng right triangle as basis of our slope, see to it nasa mga corner. Kaya lang dito kasi walang corner ng grid na tinamaan. So ang lumalabas na right triangle mo ngayon ay ito. Okay, so ang run mo ay 3, ang rise mo ay 2. So rise is 2, your run is 3. But since the line is going to the left, so your slope is negative 2/3. So yung y-intercept mo ay 2 and your slope is negative 2/3. Okay, question. Wala. Okay. Okay, so let us go back in our SLM. Yan, so that is our SLM. Okay. So tama naman yung ating answers. Same y-intercepts, same slope. Okay, so meron tayong note dito. The linear equation of 4x plus 6y equals 12 can be divided into 2 and turns into 2x plus 3y equals 6. So gawin nga natin to. Gawin natin to. Okay. So, sa third example natin, ang given ay 2x plus 3y equals 6. And your given also is 4x plus 6y equals 12. Okay, so let us divide equation 2 doon sa common factor ng 4, 6, and 12. Ano ang common factor ng 4, 6, and 12? 2. Siyempre, umpisa tayo sa mababa. So, kung makikita natin, 4 divided by 2, you have now 2x plus 6 divided by 2, you have now 3y. And 12 divided by 2, you have now 6. Kung mapapansin ninyo, si equation 1 at equation 2 ay pareho lang. So, if equation 1 is equal to equation 2, meaning to say they are coinciding. Coinciding sila kapag pareho. Okay, recall natin, si parallel lines, gawan natin ng palatandaan. Okay. Okay. Gawan natin ng palatandaan. Si parallel lines, pwede siya maging ax plus by equals c. di rin siyang ax plus by equals d. Ibig sabihin, ito pareho, ito magkaiba, not equal. Pag perpendicular, you have ax plus by equals c. Then you have bx minus ax equals d. Okay. Yan. So parang nagpalit lang sila ng coefficient dun sa second equation. Tapos isang positive, isang negative. Okay. Si parallel lines, pwedeng parehas minus. Pwede itong parehas minus. Yan. Paano kung mayroon akong isa na iniba? Halimbawa, ito plus. Sige, mamaya turo ko yung isa. Wala lang. Pumasok lang sa isip ko yung question. Okay, baka mamaya maitanong din ng bata. Ang coinciding, ax plus by equals c. And another ax plus by equals c. So, ganyan natin siya matatandaan. Okay, question. Wala. Now, balikan natin yung ni-raise ko na question. Paano kung yung isa minus tsaka yung isa plus? Okay. Ito ay ano lang, add-ons lang. Ano nga yung given ko kanina? 2x plus 4y equals 8. Tsaka 16. O, ito, 2x minus 4y equals 16. Okay, so, kunin natin slope. 4y equals negative 2x plus 8. You divide by 4, you divide by 4, and you divide by 4. So, y equals negative 1/2, negative 2 over 4, negative 2 over 4x plus 2. But negative 2 over 4 can be reduced into lowest terms. So, you have now negative 1/2 x plus 2. So, your slope is negative 1/2 x and your y-intercept is 2. So, ito naman, second equation, let's have equation 2. You have negative 4y equals, bigyan natin ng ibang kulay kasi baka malito na yung mga bata. Iisa lang kulay. Okay. So, ito, negative 4y equals, from positive going to right, that would be negative. Negative 2x plus 16. So, divide by negative 4, and negative 4. So, this would be y equals negative by negative. So, ito, makikita natin 1/2 din yan. Negative by negative is positive. So, positive 1/2. Then, 16 divided by 4. That would be 16 divided by negative 4. That is negative 4. Kasi positive by negative. So, therefore, pakita natin yung mga slopes natin. Ito yung slope ng line 1. Ito yung slope ng line 2. Kasama yung negative. So, yung slope mo dito sa equation 2, you have positive 1/2. Sorry, wala pala yung x na yan. Hindi kasama yung x. Positive 1/2 and negative 4. Okay. So, ano napansin nyo dun sa ating slope? Yung isa positive, yung isa negative. Ano nangyari? Siyempre sa slope, nagkaroon ka rin ng isang negative tsaka isang positive. Parang naging opposite siya. Tama? Okay. So, tingnan natin, ano ang itsura ng graph? Ano itsura ng graph? Delete natin. So, let's have this one. Okay. So, you have here 2x plus 4y equals 8. So, special points. Yan. Wait lang, baba ko. Okay. Then you have 2x minus 4y equals 16. Okay, so hindi siya naging parallel. Naging ano na lang siya, intersecting lines. Okay. Naging intersecting lines na lang siya. So ito yung ating isang example, the intersecting lines. Okay? So hindi siya perpendicular kasi ito, pag sinukat mo to sa protractor, hindi siya 90. Hindi siya 90 degrees. Ayan. So makikita mo, wala siyang perpendicularity. Okay. Print screen natin. Ay, sorry. Ito pala. Let's have this one. Let's have print screen. Paint. New. Okay. Ayan. Okay. So, ito yung intercepts. Positive 2, negative 4. Okay. Now, kunin natin yung slope. Kunin natin yung slope niya. Okay. Kunin natin yung slope. So, tingnan natin kung tama. So, from here, gagawa tayo ng right triangle. Dapat corner, nasa corner. So, zoom natin para makita pa natin. Okay. Yan. So, ito, katulad nito, tong line na to, nasa corner siya. So, pwede ka nang gumawa ng right triangle dito from here. So, ito, isang rise, 1, 2, dalawang run. So, ang slope niya, rise over run, 1 over 2. Since going to left, ang sign ay negative 2. Tapos, ang y-intercept niya dito ay 2. Ito naman, dalawang run, isang rise, 1 over 2. So, ang slope mo here is 1/2. Since the line is going right, the slope is positive. And y-intercept is negative 4. Nandito. Yan. That's it. Negative 4. Okay. So, ito ay intersecting lines. Sinabi nating intersecting lines, ito yung lines na basta nag-cross lang. So, nag-cross lang siya. Yan. Okay, kahit sukatin nyo to ng ruler, ng protractor, I'm sure hindi siya 90 degrees. Yan. I'm sure hindi siya 90 degrees eh. Okay, so these lines are intersecting. Ngayon, sa intersecting lines, wala akong makitang pattern. Hindi katulad ni parallel, ni coinciding, tsaka ni perpendicular. Meron. Si intersecting lines, ang ano ko lang dyan, basta hindi siya kasama doon sa tatlo, siya na yung pang-apat, si intersecting. Ganun ang ginawa ko. Okay. Kasi minsan, para mas magets po ninyo, makuha nyo yung point ko, kasi minsan, itong slope, magkaiba lang siya. Basta magkaiba lang. Tapos itong y-intercept, magkaiba lang din. Hindi katulad ni perpendicular, ang pagkakaiba lang ni slope, negative reciprocal. Pag negative reciprocal ang slope mo, automatic perpendicular ka na. Automatic perpendicular na yung lines. Pero si intersecting lines, wala akong makitang pattern yan na basta intersecting siya. Yan. Okay, magkaiba rin po yung ano natin, y-intercept. Okay. Yan. May pagkakataon na halimbawa ito magkaiba, ito nagiging 4. Meron ako mga given dati nung nagtuturo ako, ito ay 4. Share ko lang yung ibang given, ito naman ay -3. So kumbaga wala ka talagang makitang pattern. Okay? Wala kang makitang ano, basta 'yon, pattern. Okay? Yeah. Basta ang ano ko lang, pag ang systems of linear equation, pag chinek natin, hindi siya nag-fall sa parallel, hindi siya nag-fall sa coinciding, hindi siya nag-fall sa perpendicular, andun siya sa pang-apat, intersecting lines siya. Yun lang po yung tip na maiiwan ko. Pero kayo po, kung meron kayong pattern para sa intersecting lines, meron kayong pattern ng slopes, comparison ng slopes, tsaka intercept, pwede nyo pong i-share. Yan. So, yun lang po yung mga yun lang po yung mga insights na maaari ko pong i-share sa inyo. Yan. Okay. Sige. So, let us proceed. So, ito pong nasa SLM ay mga samples lang po ito. Pero kung mari-reach out nyo yung bata, pwede kayong magbigay ng maraming example. Yan. Mas maraming example, mas maganda. Okay. So, ito po yung connecting to the real world. Okay. So, ang ginamit ko pong example logs, mga kahoy. Yan. So, ipapagraph natin ito sa mga bata. Ano ang itsura ng mga kahoy? Yan. Okay. Then, in wrap it up, tingnan natin kung naalala ng bata. Yan. Pag parallel line, ano dapat ang slope? Ano ang y-intercepts? Yan. Perpendicular, ano dapat ang slope? Ano dapat ang y-intercepts? Saka coinciding. Okay. So, this one. So, I suggest po sa Flex Your Brain, sagutan nyo rin po ito. Kasi talagang ipiflex ang brain nyo. Hindi, joke lang. Joke lang po. Yan. Okay. So, I hope you learn well. Yan. So, ito po ay SLM na ang format ay galing ng DO, pero ako po yung writer. Ito po yung pangalan ko. Yan. Siguro sa makakapanood na ito, kung friend nyo ako sa Facebook, yan. Kontakin nyo lang ako. Meron kayong mga comments, suggestions, comment kayo sa YouTube channel ko. Okay. So, I hope you learn well. And, syempre, ang ginagawa natin para sa bata. Lahat ng gagawin natin para sa bata. Yan. Okay, ito po yung ginamit ko, Paint. Malit po yung board ko. Nag-try din po ako ng whiteboard sa Zoom. Kaya lang, malikot yung yung pointer. Hindi ko makontrol yung pointer kaya nag-paint po ako. Yan. Kayo po kung meron kayong mga suggested na you can share. You can share. Okay, so anyway, so that's it. And thank you for listening and goodbye.